Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this traditional card using soft, non-traditional colors and the Christmas Classics bundle of products. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how to get started. Okay, I'm going to start with the stamping for this, and I'm going to start with my sentiment. So I'm going to ink that up. Let's see, stamp it right here in the center, slightly above center of my panel. And then I'm going to bring in this bow image, ink it up first in the boho blue and stamp, and do the same thing in the opposite corner. And then I'm going to clean this on my chamois so that I can pick up the Lost Lagoon, and I am going to stamp that color on either side of my bow like so on the top. And then I'm going to bring it down here on the bottom and repeat that same process, just quickly and easily. I've got that finished now, and I'm ready to stamp my berries onto the basic white cardstock. This is just a scrap piece because we are going to die cut this. And then I'm going to bring in this little bow image, and I'm going to stamp that on the scrap piece also because I'm going to cut it out. Before I cut my holly out, though, I am going to color it, and I'm going to use my stamping blends here and color it quickly with the Lost Lagoon. I'm going to do this quickly, filling it in with the light. Of course, you can use your bullet tip if you prefer to have more control over it. Then I'm going to bring in the dark, and I'm going to add some shading to my leaves, just simply bringing it up and around the center. And I think I'm going to color this top edge and bottom, and then this bottom. So you can do that as desired. This will dry a little softer, so you'll have this beautiful set of holly leaves. Okay, at this point, I've got my die cutting done with my berry and my holly, and I'm ready to adhere. Now I'm going to adhere my holly branch down straight here onto the panel, just by adding a little bit of adhesive and tilting it slightly like so. And then I'm going to bring in my mini dimensionals, and I'm simply going to flip these over and add some to the back. There we go. I've got those ready for once I have assembled my panel. So I've got my Lost Lagoon panel that I also used my Stampin' Cut and Emboss to dry emboss using the Snowflake Sky embossing folder, just to add a little bit of texture to it. And I'm ready to start adding my panel to my shimmer paper. Now I'm going to do that first because I want to be able to add this as desired. And as you can see, this is kind of a tight fit, so I've got about 1/4 of an inch with about 3/4 for you to adhere onto your panels. I just wanted to show you that so you know where to add your adhesive. So I am going to add my adhesive down here on the right hand side and leave about 1/4 of an inch showing. And of course you can use your grid paper in order to get a nice straight line if you'd like. And then on this other one, I'm going to add that adhesive again. Flip it over, flip it over, and then do the same thing here on the right, giving me that 1/4 inch again. Once I have that done, I'm ready to add it to my panel. But first I'm going to add this panel to my card front. I'm going to take that smoky base and I'm going to add this Lost Lagoon right on top of it for this soft, subtle look. And then I'm ready to add my panel. Now I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. I'm going to use full-size dimensionals this time to add a little bit of shadow to this. I'm going to add several of these since this is a really large panel. Let's see, I think I'll add one down here on the bottom and the top also. And I've added these in the center. That'll help hold everything in place. You do want to use a strong adhesive with the shimmer paper because it does have texture to it, and so you want something that's going to grip it and hold it well. I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to adhere that down right in the center of my card front, and then I'm going to bring in my little berries and I'm going to add those at this point. First I'm going to remove the backing, and where you place these is up to you. Let's see, I think I'll place those two there, and then I'll bring in that third berry and I'm going to add it right below there. For a little bit of shine, I'm going to bring in these faceted gems. They come in 3 colors, the Smoky Slate, the Clear, and the Lost Lagoon, so it's perfect for this project. I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to pick one of those up, and let's see. I think I'm going to do a Smoky Slate one here, and I'm going to add it, I think right here where I've got a little bit of adhesive on my card front. And I'm going to pick up another one and add it over here on the greenery. I think I'm going to add right here in the corner on that greenery. There you go, just for a little bit of shine that adds to the front of the card in addition to our shimmer paper. And of course you'll want to stamp the inside panel also. So there you go, a quick and easy card that has a lot of shimmer and shine that I created with our Christmas Classics bundle of products. And of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.